Good morning. This is Gramps over the hill, or Autistic over the hill. Blah, 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 blah. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm not particularly an early riser. It's just a day I couldn't sleep. Um, you're like, it's 7 o'clock. You couldn't sleep. I don't go to bed until 1, 2 o'clock. Um, so this is a little bit early for me. Um, I have a problem, and it's not necessarily an autistic problem. Actually, now I seem to be having two problems with sleeping. The first problem was something that I've been complaining about for a long time, been talking to doctors. It's that I am dehydrated. Um, my throat is dries out. My mouth seals shut whenever I'm sleeping. Told this to doctors. Their common answer to all this is, "Oh, you need a mask. You put the mask on, it pressurizes your face. It'll fix everything." No, doctor, I'm dehydrated. Well, you put water in the thing, and the water pumps into your mask, and then you become not dehydrated. I tried the mask. Um, Turns out that after a later visit to an ear, nose, and throat doctor, which is what I've been kind of asking for, I have um, sinus problems as far as um, I wish I could remember what they're called now. I'm so tired of like trying to um, come up with this. Um, my sinus, or not my sinuses, my I have a crooked pathway in my nose, and then I have these air bubbles, air sacs, I think they're called, that are too large and block the passages for air to go through my sinuses. And then I have one sinus way back in the back that the hole is really small and blocked, and they want to do surgery on it. Surgery is like $2,500, $3,000, something like that, on top of my insurance because it's considered a um, cosmetic surgery when really it's supposed to help me breathe and sleep. Doctor says, "Oh, this will do it. If this doesn't do it, if we go and spend 3,000 here, then what we'll do is we'll go into your mouth and we'll cut out the soft palate in the back of your mouth, including your um, uvula, and that'll stop it." Well, the uvula is what I have a problem with mostly, is that when you become dehydrated enough, which I'm going to get a little water here. When you become dehydrated enough, your uvula swells. So right now, I'm dehydrated. It's summertime, um, and I'm not drinking as much water. I've been home for the last couple of days, and um, I just haven't um, been drinking water as much as I should. My foot is swollen, which is another story about dehydration. Um, it just all so my uvula is swollen. I'm laying there sleeping. See how I can make that noise so easily? That's my uvula in the back of my throat. When I lay down, my swollen uvula um, gets in the way of um, my breathing while I'm sleeping. Causes me to snore really bad. So really, I wish that they would just start with that surgery, and then later on I could do the nasal surgery. But um, that is not the way the doctors see it. That's not what the doctors want to do. So I can't do that about it. So I've been complaining for years about dehydration, and um, I feel like my um, heart problems, which blood pressure problems, is from dehydration. And then I moved up here to Valdosta. Valdosta is significantly drier than um, Florida. I'm from Florida originally, and Florida is always known as being damp and everything, and you sweat and everything. But when you sweat, you get thirsty, you drink. When it's dry, you don't get thirsty. And then when you get older and you have to move a little slower because of um, lung problems or whatever, you don't tend to want to drink as much then either. Um, I find that I drink more when I drink soda. And yeah, soda's a diuretic, but if you drink a 2 liter of soda, you're still getting water out of it. Um, it still helps. It's not good for you, probably. It probably causes some of my other problems, underlying problems. But um, so my ankle started swelling. I go to the doctor. I go, doctor, my ankle's swelling. The doctor goes, oh, well, you're on blood pressure medicine. And that's what blood pressure medicine will do for you. And I go, but it didn't start until I came here. There's something going on. And he's like, no, that's what it is. And then I started thinking, my wife has to have transfusions on a regular basis because of her disability. And um, when she drinks a lot of water before doing the transfusion, then it's easier for her to get the transfusion done because her blood is thinner from the water. Um, pardon me. See, I'm tired. I'm sleepy. Um, I'm actually doing this blog to kind of give me something to dissipate my brain so I can go back to sleep. So my wife uh, has an easier time getting her transfusions through, takes less time when she drinks water. I think what's happening is, from what I read, is the blood's going into my foot, and it's always like your left foot. It's like everybody's left foot. You see it here in Valdosta a lot, where it's the left foot. Um, and then your blood is so thick that it won't come back up the veins. It won't. So I started drinking water, lots and lots of water. And I stopped getting the swelling. Uh, Doctor didn't do anything about it. Wasn't, anything other than I needed the water to thin my blood out so that my blood would come up. So then that makes me think, I wonder uh, if my blood pressure is somewhat linked to water. Am I taking blood pressure medicine because I don't drink enough water? um, but I don't have a blood pressure cuff because my guns, no. uh, my arms are too big for a standard size cuff. I need like a double XL cuff. They're hard to find. The last one I had, my cats chewed the hose on. Um, so it makes it hard to do experiments with having drink a lot of water, a lot of fluids. I should say fluids. Um, I should say fluids. Um, so milk now is saying that they're good hydration, uh, good for your hydration. Yeah, yeah, they're good for your hydration. The only problem with it is that um, I've been getting calciferous uh, stones in my bladder. So um, I've been told I should not drink so much milk. I love milk. So, um, there was something I was going to say. So, yeah. And the other problem I'm having with, which is still not autism related as far as I know. I've been starting a new um, Abilify. I'm on a new medicine for my manic depression or bipolar. They don't say manic depression anymore. I'm old. Leave me alone. For my bipolar, huh? Maybe all this yawning will help. Um, oh, I'm on Abilify. It gives me weird dreams. Like I just constantly have this weird dream that makes me uncomfortable, and then I can't sleep. So between the snoring and the throat and the bad dreams and everything else, um, it's really, uh, really getting to me. So sometimes I'll sleep for about 4 or 5 hours. I'll wake up. I'll do something around the house, not too heavy, because I don't want to get like woken up. I just want to sit there and take my mind off of whatever I was dreaming about, and then lay back down, hopefully a little bit more exhausted, and sleep for another couple hours. So, you, I was sharing this with because I um, want to go back to sleep. I hope this was educational, something for you to think about. If you have any comments about what I'm talking about, let me know. Oh, one last comment is that I am taking magnesium pills. I'm taking a quick dissolve before I go to bed, which helps settle my brain. And then I'm taking a magnesium pill or I'm taking a general pill with magnesium, potassium in it. I had taken a magnesium and potassium, two separate pills to kind of really try to get the rehydration back. That adds a lot of water to your bowel movements. And yeah, I stopped that. So I am getting uh, the essential uh, for that, to try to keep it on. So I'm getting plenty of magnesium. All right, well, have a good one.